Oh, would you just look at it this morning? A different day. Good morning, folks. It's Saturday the 22nd of June, I think it is. Day after Midsummer's. Rained all night. But we've got a nice morning, about 18-19 degrees due to be today. As you may have seen from the last video, I'm at Veryan Camping and Caravanning Club site on the southern edge of Cornwall, not far from Truro. There is a village called Veryan, and I'm off for a walk. It's still very quiet, but I suppose that's middle of June for you. Do some touring off peak. That's the way to do it. Yes, there was a toddler behind me. Well, when I say behind me, probably about 50 yards away. I think it was that child that was having a paddy. Yeah, I was just sitting around and a chap came up and started asking me about my van and said he'd come across my channel in his feed. So that's pretty cool. So nice to chat to Danny. He's full-time in his VW camper and he's possibly looking for something a bit bigger. So he had a poke around mine, and I think you watched a video of my van tour and commented on it. So yeah, all the best, Danny. Enjoy your summer of 2024. This is the junction just out of the campsite. So Portloe 1.25, Veryan 1.5. I'm going to go across fields to get to Portloe. St Maur's 9 that way and Truro 11, and it's on cycle route number 3. It says much the same thing, but it's older. Could do with a wash though, but nice to see. Right, this is the start of my trek. Look at that staircase I've got to get up. Good job I got long legs. Path across the field. Off to Portloe. Yes, well, I walk across this field. I hadn't mentioned, well, I have mentioned the tour. It's on average £6 a night, but I'll put in the description all the sites that I've stayed at and their costs. And not forgetting, I am a member of the Camping and Caravanning Club. I am over 60, so you get age concession rates. And at this time of the year, I think if you do 3 nights or more and you do grass only, you get another 40% off. So worth doing. This 12-night tour has cost, yeah, just under £72. And it was a last-minute getaway, so money well spent, I think. It's all fields, it's all little farms around here and little villages by the looks of it. Right, got another style to navigate here. Just coming to the third field, and you can't beat this. Okay, there's a bit of breeze, but it's warm, well, mild. Sun is out, birds are tweeting. And I'm walking across a meadow in the English countryside, or shall we say Cornish countryside. Love it. Near at the end of the 5 fields, it says cross on the path. There are still bugs if you stand still. So that white house in the middle, that's the farm I've just come from. To the left of that, a few more little cottages there. I've come into a village called Treviski. Definitely still on the Riviera here. The old monkey puzzle tree. and palms just to the right. There's my next path. Okay, let's go for it. You can see the sea. Portloe is just down there somewhere. I've just come out of the fields and onto the road which goes down into the village. This is the bus stop, and there are some few old photos. I was going to say there are no dates, but 1812 maybe. It's so faded. It's handwritten. 1912, 1912. That one's a bit easier. But yeah, lovely old photos of the fishermen and the village and the port. I'd get down there in my panel van conversion, no problems now. So we're entering Portloe. The road just goes down to the harbour, and there is a bus which comes up and down here. I don't know if it goes to Truro. You can see another monkey puzzle tree ahead. Is that still a monkey puzzle tree? Monkey puzzle Christmas tree maybe, or is it just new? They do have a car park. Look at that rickety sign. Fantastic. Yeah, it's a tarmac area just there, which looks full already, but there's an overflow just behind it. Cool Land Rover. XUN by the looks of it. And pots for stoppers. I'm standing on the coast path now, just above the beachy harbour area, and there's some lovely houses. Looks like they've done all their renovations here. Maybe an old chapel. It's got lovely windows, that one. House on its own there. It goes quite a long way back as well, and then terraces on the top. Oh, I've just noticed this on Cliff House, just on the left. There's a lady looking out to sea. And just round the corner from there, look at this lot. Little car park down there. Alright, I have to get a bit closer. There are boats in there. There's obviously a harbour in that bit. And the path goes up the top. You might be able to see some people there. There's a bit round there. And then we come through to the sandy port. Gorgeous looking place this. I'll do the port bit in a minute. I'm sure I saw a little cafe down here. There are quite a few walkers going along the coast path already. Early starters. Right, see if I can find my way down here, through the houses, past streams. This is one side. As you come down to the village, this sort of left side towards the sea. I presume you get people down here when it's high tide, swimming, sitting. But I've just come down and spoke to a lovely lady. Let me just show you what I've just come down. So there's some steps there and a rail. So this used to be the lifeboat house. That's called the boathouse. Lovely little setting. And just to her left there's a stream. Stream down there. She's doing a bit of gardening. Love it. Right, off to get a coffee now. That was quite funny there. I didn't know when I was walking into that lady's garden. There were no signs saying private. Anyway, it wasn't private. She said I'm get a coffee in the Lugger Hotel. So that's where I'm heading. Lovely little chapel there, or ex-chapel. Shame about the white van outside, but it's maintenance refurbishment, so that's probably what it's doing in there. And an old phone box to boot. It's not a property, it's still a church. Portloe United Church. Services once a week, I think it said. I'm just setting the wall of this house. There's a barograph and a brass door. Looks like they need some ink and it winding up and new paper. Proper Cornish fishing village now. That's the coast path going up that way. There we go, fishing fleet of Portloe. I'm as far out to sea as I can get from here. There we go, that's the little harbour. The Lugger Hotel just on the right with a little balcony where I was sitting. Lovely place to spend half an hour. The southwest coast path winds its way up there and further west, so I'm going to explore that a bit. That's Portloe for today. Lovely little village. I'm going to come back here again, get onto the path and do the path that goes up that way next time. Right, let's get up this path. Only been going a minute, just come across a wow view. I think I'm heading up there. I found an even better viewpoint. There looks to be a pub there in the middle, Ship Inn, I can read it. Nice house above it. This is the Saturday in Portloe. Not busy. Right, let's move on some more. Another bit of coastland. Ooh, bird of prey just down there. I can see it, I don't think the camera will pick it up. Just hovering. Soon I'm going to be turning inland, heading back, but the coast is fantastic. Not the sunniest day you'll have, but it's alright, it's not raining. I've just looked on the map and that is called Gull Rock. Of course it is. Aren't they always? Well, this has been epic. Epic little walk. Been out for several hours now, walking long. I'm going to head back inland, and then tomorrow and the next day I think I've got a couple of things planned. So I'm looking forward to that. Right, hope you enjoyed it. Take care and catch up with you soon. All the best then, bye bye.